Yes, people, what is happening? It's been a minute. It's been a little while. I am your host, I am your brand owner, I am your CEO, Mr. Kusen, representing for Kusen Clothing each and every time. What's good? Today is actually a beautiful day. The sun is shining, it's not even too cold. It's nice and fresh almost. So yeah, very, very nice. It looks like spring is really starting to poke through, which is a good look because, you know, me being extremely last minute, as I do sometimes, I've decided today is shoot day. Today we're going to be shooting for International Women's Day. When I tell you this was last minute, I put this together in the last 3 days. So it's Saturday today. I probably started planning this on Wednesday. And yeah, we've just put together some elements to make a very, very, very sick shoot. So yeah, I'm just on my way to send off a parcel first. I've got a few orders to get out, but if I'm honest, it was a busy night. So I only managed to put together one that I could just send out easily, and I'll send out the rest later on today. So those waiting for their packages, waiting for their orders, don't worry, your boy is on it, but we're just multitasking. You know how it gets, we're multitasking. So yeah, we're shooting today in West London. Like I said, I got to head down to the Every shop and then go straight to the site. We're shooting with one model today, so when we get there she'll do her little introduction so you can see who we're shooting. Just to give you an overall concept, it is International Women's Day. We do observe it as one of our days in the calendar. We do have a lot of female buyers, so you know, you have to do a look at something for the woman then. So yeah, we put together a shoot. Imagine it is International Women's Day today, so literally gonna do this, put it together, and then we're trying to get it out as close to midday as humanly possible. It is early, so we're shooting early. I think this is one of my earliest shoots. Can't tell you the last time I shot this early, so I think it's coming up to 9 or it's just past 9, one of the two. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice shoot. This one isn't about product. There's obviously gonna be some product placement, but more than anything, this is about women. It's International Women's Day, so this one we're gonna just represent for the ladies. Them, by the time you're watching this, it will be out, and you would have seen it. So yeah, or do you know what? I might put it on at the end of this video. I just might. So yeah, on our way to the site to shoot. Well, stop at every shop first, so when you see me next, I'll be shooting. So yeah, see you on the rebound. Yeah, you know what that means. When we're hands free, that means we're on the tripods. So at the site where we're shooting, let's turn it around. Subject lost. So this is where we're shooting. Idea is obviously International Women's Day. See the pink flowers, greenery, growing, etc. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Should be shooting shortly. So yeah, we're just waiting for our model to arrive. I can see her in the distance, and then we are gonna get busy. So yeah, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you share, do all that good stuff. Yeah, because we're gonna get some good shots today. And like I said, it was a kind of a race against time, but you know, I do like a bit of chaos. So yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, no. So what I'm gonna do is, so Shez arrived, and literally we get stuck in straight away in talking about exactly what I'm gonna try to capture. So we were talking about her walking through a gap through the barrels, interacting with some of the shrubbery, some of the greenery, like I said, to show kind of like growth, etc. Then I walked around the other side to see if there was another route, to see if we could maybe do something different, because we weren't quite sure about the spacing and exactly how I would be able to film and not fall down and bust my head. So yeah, we finally decided that we're gonna go through that gap. And again, we're just talking about the finer details of what she's gonna do. So Shez is ready to shoot, already dressed. Again, we're going into more depth of exactly what I want her to do. We go actually into the pathway, so I'm trying to see how far I should stand from her to get the best shot. I'm also trying to plan my route of how I'm going to walk backwards through this small little gap. I wish I took some pictures or some closer videos of the actual gap so you could see. It was a small space to work in and also quite awkward. But nonetheless, just doing a couple of test shots again to just try and gauge the distance. And then we're actually doing like a walkthrough to see how it's gonna work. And yeah, it was a good idea, but definitely very, very awkward. And again, you can see we're kind of plotting and planning to see what's the best way. I'm looking at a couple of the test shots to see what's best. So then we're talking about the ending of the shot. So we're talking about stepping down. Yeah, the barrels were a bit dirty, as you can imagine. Shez said it's not quite elegant because the drop is quite big. You can't even make it look nice or smooth. Like, it is quite a big step, and on camera that isn't gonna look controlled. It's not gonna look smooth. So that was another issue. So again, we're talking about the route. So we was gonna change it. So rather than just stepping down, we were saying, do you know what? You're gonna kind of walk across the barrels, like to make it like a whole scene. So you kind of, she comes out of the gap, comes into the open and walks around. Then we talked about walking onto the barrels, finding a point, standing still and holding that pose. And that was going to be like the ending of the video. So again, I'm just going through shots and thinking what is the best way to execute my vision. I had a vision in my mind, and ultimately it all changes. But nonetheless, this is all part of the process. So yeah, we're literally just running through the motions and seeing how we're gonna get this shot, number one, safely for me, and make it look smooth and make it look proper and polished. So we're actually shooting now. Done a couple of test shots, but now we're actually trying to get like the final versions. You can see me kind of moving around, adjusting to see if I can get the best angle. Shez is coming through. I did talk about her putting her hand through some of the shrubbery. And when she comes to a standstill, look at the sun, because it was a very nice day. Take a deep breath, just to show a bit of relief. Now we're just looking at looking at the shots that I took and seeing where we can improve or what needs to be done better. I'll be honest, it was a good idea, but it was just too awkward. The footage was not smooth. So yeah, that it wasn't really working, if I'm totally honest. So my original idea was literally, it was going to be a video of Shez's face, very subtle. So it was just going to be of her face and, her blinking, some expressions, breathing, and literally that was going to be it, with the poem in the background. So right now I'm actually working on that particular shot, because
during the whole planning process, while we was on set, I was talking about mixing the videos together so we get a bit of everything. So now you can see I'm literally doing the face shot. So I'm just trying to get a pan, so literally from right to left of Shez's face. And again, she'll be taking like a deep breath. She'll be blinking. Very natural, very, very chilled. That was the original plan. But when I got to the site and saw that gap, I thought, you know what, let's try and use that and do different things. So here I'm talking about like where she should be looking, about when to breathe. All right, you see her taking a deep breath. Yep. And then we was also talking about how, you know, is it an exaggerated breath or is it a natural breath? But ultimately we wanted everything to be very, very natural. So we're just looking at a couple of the shots. I'll have you know the flies were bugging at one point. You know those summer flies that they're not even flies, I don't even know what they are, but they were out. They started to come out in force as the shoot was going on. So we're talking about that step, because again, I wanted to incorporate that step, but using Shez's words, it was not elegant. It just looked like a big lunge, a big drop.
Here you go. Yeah, that's that. Exactly that. How you was there, exactly. That's exactly what I was.
Should I take my hand back? I was kind of just resting.
So twist your top half a little bit. Twist your top half a little bit.
Like this?
And you can turn your foot a little bit so it's more comfortable with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then what we're gonna do is, so you're gonna be looking for a little bit. You can exaggerate the breath, not too much, but you can exaggerate it just a little, so like your shoulders, everything goes up.
Okay.
Exhale,
Yeah.
and then right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you when I'm starting.
Okay.
Right, I'm starting. I really hope. Let's go one more of those, just for seconds. I think this one's a bit short. You blink fine. That is actually what you don't blink mad.
Yeah, because I was trying not to. Just like, okay, I might need to blink about myself.
That is a very strong pose. That is a very strong pose. That's strong. So if I do it at half speed, 18 seconds then becomes 36. Lost. I think this is it. I want so zipping down at me. Then we're gonna get like flies. Lord of the Flies.
That's not my exam.
See? Oh, is that done? I think that's my teacher.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. She's got fans. She's got fans. People are stopping to talk to her. Right. So what we're gonna do is how you did that way.
Yeah. Like look at that.
But you know what? Start with your eyes closed. Actually, start with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Not so much of an exaggerated breath, but just a bit of shoulders. And then, so slight ponder, so you can slight ponder. Yeah. So start with your eyes closed. You can do at least 5 or 6 seconds with your eyes closed.
Okay.
I'll take what you start.
Alright. I'll just have my eyes
Yeah.
closed. Have a little nap.
We're both tired. So yeah. Start. Any moment,
I
but
literally was
just
just
like,
like, oh my god. I did like, I lost focus with my eyes. I was like, oh my god.
that is sick. 31 seconds as well. You the MVP. 31 seconds. That's perfect.
Good?
Yeah, all good. So, you gotta tell them your Instagram.
My Instagram.
So, this is our model for today. This is styled by Shares. Tell them your Insta.
It's styled by shares.
By Styles with a Z. See, you gotta tell them the details. What's your Instagram?
No, it's not styled with a Z, is it?
I think so. I'm gonna put it on screen, so whatever it is, that is what it's actually gonna be. So we're gonna put it on screen, okay? So for all your stylists and all your modeling contracts goes through our manager, but everything else you can go direct. All right. So another successful shoot. This one was quite quick because what I needed was very specific. Like, it wasn't one where we're trying to do loads of things or shoot loads of product, etc. So we got through that quite quickly. I am racing back home, gonna start editing, and then we were gonna hopefully have this out by midday. So if you're watching this, obviously it would be out already. And you know what? I'm gonna try and put it at the end of this video. I said that earlier, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do, so you can see the finished product. But yeah, International Women's Day, shoot day. It was a good one. It was a good one. Worked with Shez before, so yeah, very easy to work with, so that was all good. So yeah, just on my way back home, get to editing and get this out as soon as humanly possible. It is a beautiful day today. I do not think I'm gonna coop up inside. I think we need to be outside today. A little bit outside. It is actually lovely. So yeah, shoot day number 2, vlog number, I don't know, but make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, jump in those comments as well, man. Let me know what is going on. You feeling the vlogs? You feeling the vibes? Is there anything you want to see more of or hear more about? I know you ain't had me sitting down talking for a while. I know you're probably missing me sitting down and breaking down certain things, or maybe not. But if you don't tell me, I don't know. So what you need to do is, yeah, let me know. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you're trying to see, what you're trying to hear. But I am your brand owner, your CEO, and today creative director, Mr. Kusen. So we're gonna sign out on that. Shoot day.
Now she is nothing less than a super woman. The very best at what she does, men don't understand, we just wonder. Woman. She pulls her sisters up with an open hand, helping another woman. And gave birth to the world, every boy and girl, that is mother, woman. Mother Earth, Mother Nature. You are truly blessed and highly favored. Even the words I choose to describe you mean nothing on this piece of paper. Woman. She's a trendsetter and go-getter. Those two things come standard together. If she's grown and making her own money, we call that woman mature cheddar. They could never walk a mile in your shoes. They act like they don't, but woman, we need you. I know society turns a blind eye, but we see you. And just remember, woman, that no one can ever be you.